It. All right, let's talk about a cool legging. I think it's probably one of the hippest leggings that she's ever made. So comfortable, feels great, no see-through, no show, and it has a really unique special coating that Siobhan's gonna explain in just a second. I'll tell you the colors we have, the sizes, and of course, we have multiple lengths in these. So we start off in the front. This is gonna be your espresso. To me, this is the most leather look of all of them, okay, is the espresso. It looks amazing. Then we have the olive. So if you guys grab that olive jacket and you love that camo whole story, the olive story, we've got the olive. And then the last one's gonna be the black, and this is the pair that actually I'm wearing right now. Now, the next ones are gonna be our prints. So this is for those days where you just feel like you wanna go a little bit of walk on the wild side. This one's called the wine leopard. Then we have this, all right. If I were at home right now, I would probably get a black pair and 300% grab this gray camo. That is as hip can be, is that camo. I'm even surprised we have any. And then finally, we've got what's called marble navy. Those are really cool too. Now we have petite length is 25.5, your average is 27.5, your tall is 29.5. I have double extra small to 5X, so double extra small to 5X. Now, Siobhan, here's what's amazing because they do have this look and feel like they're almost like a leather, but they're absolutely so comfortable, and I'm surprisingly very cool.
I know, they feel very cool. That's such a good point. Because if you think about a pair of leather pants, they're anything but cool. So that is definitely an attribute of this fabric. I turned these inside out so everyone could see the slim and sleek part of it. See this band right here? This is actually going to hold you in and smooth you out. That is all the way around. And there it is in action. Same model, same day. She's a beautiful woman. She looks incredible in the DG2 version of these leggings. The other brand is not doing her any favors. It is digging into her. It is not smoothing her out. This, you know, it looks like she's been through a fitness routine for 6 weeks in the DG2 version. They hold you in really nicely, but they're not too tight. I have come to really appreciate the different colors. So at first I just got the black, Suzanne, and I was like, oh, I love these. And then I've been slowly adding to my collection, and I can't believe we have any of the camo either. But not only does it give you that slim and sleek combination with holding you in there, it also has the stretch, as Val's showing you. They're not tight. When they fit, this is interesting, right? When they fit, they're not tight though. Does that make any sense? They're not like, you're not being squeezed in them. Obviously they're form-fitting, but they're comfortable, which is unusual because you think, oh, they look like they're tight, but they're not. Look at that, all that stretch. It's a beautiful fabric. And the other thing, just to get super technical for a second, some girl talk, there is a gusset here in the crotch. And so what I like about that is that there's no seam going through the top. Right. And I think it's a more flattering look. And I think it gives you more comfort as well. And also is adding to the way that it conforms to your form.
Yes, no, and that's such a great point, because a lot of times you get leggings, you're like, why do they look so bunchy in that area? It's because there's no gusset. They just do seam and seam. They, you know, it's like a four-way stop sign. And with a gusset, that's why it bunches and looks bad, right? With a gusset, it smooths that area out. It's a really big deal she put the gusset in these. That's like a really high-end feature. Even in leggings you find in the most expensive, like we're talking about, the Lulu kind of things, they're not gonna put a gusset in them. So that's a really high-end feature that just makes the legging look better on you. And these are fun, girls. I mean, they're cool. I think the espresso totally looks like leather, and yet they're very comfortable. I'm not hot and sticky in them at all. They also have a heft to them, so you're never gonna see like your panties underneath. They're never gonna show part of your thigh through it ever on these at all. And for the first time ever, they're $28.90. That's now the lowest price we've ever offered. It's your opportunity to get a legging that smooths and shapes you, that is incredibly comfortable and looks really hip. Like, this is where leggings are going. If you look through any kind of athletic wear, or if you see there's huge lines out now all about leggings, all about sports bras and leggings and athletic wear, you'll see they're going to really fun leggings. It's not just the basics anymore. And I think what Diane's done is she's done the dressy version of that. So whether you wear these to really a nice restaurant, especially the black, or obviously I think the olive looks amazing. Look at this olive cool color. Like, if you, and I think the camo, if I were gonna go for a print and you're a little nervy about trying a print, but you wanna, you know, kind of step out a little, just go for the camo. We can't keep any camo in stock, and it's so hip. And in this instance, Siobhan, it's a little understated. A lot of camo is like, oh, you're really wearing camo. Like, girl, you got some camo on. With this, it's just cool. It's like really hip looking.
It's soft. There's a softness to it. The lines are a little bit more blurred, and there is a gray undertone to it, so it's very silver-like. And it's more sophisticated. It's not so literal. And so I think that's what also makes it. It's an interpretation of camo, and but it's, you know, undeniably and recognizably for sure camo, but it's more of a appropriate version, so for a fashion statement. So, and that's also, every single one of those has the slim and sleek, and nobody wants to wear a shapewear with leggings, let's face it. As far as the coated part goes, this is part of the fabric. It's not like they went in and painted some coating on it. It's just the obverse or the reverse of the fabric, and that's what gives you that look of leather. On the inside, right, it's very silky. It truly feels like the fine satin sheets. It's delish against the skin. These are special, and you know, they're not coming back. So if you had these and you loved them at the first pair and you did the pay more, I get it. They were great. You've been enjoying them. If it's me, like you, Suzanne, I get a couple of pairs in the black, right? Because I know they're going to be there for me. It's like a pair and a spare. Right. Especially on a clearance day. Come on now.
So
those are not to be reckoned with. Those are just to be worn and enjoyed, and relief knowing you've got a couple of pairs.
Oh yeah, I think, and again, at $28.90, kind of go for something different. If you're stuck wearing maybe navies or really dark black leggings all the time, and you're like, yeah, you know, let's do something a little different, a little edgier. I also think too, as we roll into, obviously you can wear these now. These are for season for sure. But as you roll in the fall, and we all love those really beautiful browns, this espresso looks almost identical to genuine leather. And you'll see it when you get it at home. There's like this, you'll see it. It's like a, it's not showing up on camera as well, but when you get it at home, it truly looks like you're wearing almost suede, actually. So you'll see what I'm talking about when you get it in your doorstep. And again, you see there's the olive color. Camo's obviously popular. Black's easy. If you want to try them out, just grab it. With our flex pay it off in 3 months. It's $10 right now, which is pretty amazing. Also, don't forget, because it's about $10.39 here in the East Coast, our $75 or more on clearance free shipping event actually resets itself at midnight. What does that mean?